BRG Podcast, episode 33 for August 22nd, 2016. This episode is brought to you by our wonderful patrons over at patreon.com. So please head over there and check us out. We'd love to get donations whenever we possibly can to help us out with doing some fun things for the group. And we try to give back to the community in that sense. So head on over there. Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of the BRG Podcast. Tonight is actually going to be a Turbo edition. Unfortunately, due to my inability to get things lined up with Ziploc Bob for tonight's recording, he's not here, and it's kind of a good-bad thing because I love recording with Bob, but as it is right now, I'm kind of tight on time. As I told you guys in the previous episode, I'm actually in the middle of renovation, which I'll try to show you a little bit later, but I actually literally have sky over my head right now. My roof is completely torn off. And I have no wall behind me, so my time has been taken up doing that, so I don't have a lot of time to sleuth out news articles and do the recording as well as do the editing, so I apologize in advance. But anyways, to get into the news, we're going to go jump right into this. I'm going to forfeit everything else, including the wonderful jingle here. Starting off with, going down the list, we have Battlefield 1 Open Beta starts August 31st. Now, that said, if you're just now hearing about this, for this podcast, you're already a day late, because sign up for it was closing on the 21st, so sorry. But I'm kind of excited for this, because it seems like a fun game, actually. There's some little details on trailers and whatnot, and there's actually some hints on its release and everything, but it actually looks like a fun game, something I might even get into. So if you did happen to sign up for the beta, kudos. It'll be up on the 31st. If you're part of the, what do they call it, the Battlefield Insider program, you'll actually get into it 3 days earlier. So you'll get an early access for the open beta, so you can be an early tester. Yay. In other beta news, I love this one. Titanfall beta is not going to include testing for PCs. Now, I've seen a few articles about this, and there's a whole lot of oh my gods and sky is falling. Basically, the beta for Titanfall 2 is going to be strictly PS4 and Xbox One. A lot of people him and haw, but basically what they're pointing out in this particular case, they're saying, we're just trying to test the servers, load test them, make sure that they'll scale properly, and it's just easier for us to do that through the consoles. Two reasons came up that I can almost understand, to be honest. Basically, the Zampilla was the CEO and co-founder. Basically said, there's a lot of compatibility issues we still have to work through with PCs for all the different video cards, processors, etc., network connections, so on. And that's just, I'm assuming, I'm speculating words here, but basically that's not ready yet, so they don't want to put that out there. The other reason for it is people have gotten in the habit of data mining betas to try to drill out as much information as possible. This is true of, like, for example, No Man's Sky, where people see leads in there for content or for licenses for Xbox or things like that. So they basically just don't want to have a bunch of leaks, and they're not ready to release the PC version yet. So I guess, hey, more power to them. I don't know. Anyways, my video is acting up. I'm going to have to restart this. Maybe it'll be fine. I don't know. Maybe it was bad. I apologize. Like I said, things kind of pieces right now. Anyways, moving on to a slightly different topic here. Amazon, the owners of Twitch, they actually have acquired Curse. This is interesting because this kind of expands Amazon's venture into the online streaming venture, which is Twitch. Basically, according to Amazon-owned Twitch today announced it is the acquisition of Curse, a gaming content resource hub with 30 million people each month. Curse, in case you guys didn't know, it was founded in 2006. It's a Bay Area company. Has given rise to... Oh, for the love of Pete. Hi, how's it going? That is a wonderful utility called Cortana that never seems to want to come up with my honor to. And shows up whenever I don't. Anyways, so Amazon has acquired Curse. Curse is a PC-related utility for like game overlay, chat, even has streaming tools, mod managers, all kinds of stuff. It seems like it's definitely a gaming-centric item, and it could really benefit Twitch in a lot of ways. There's certainly a lot of companionship I can see going on there for overlays, for more interactions. Twitch is really trying to push more towards interaction with the viewers and the host, so that may put them in that direction. This is interesting. This follows up around the heels of Microsoft buying Beam last week. So the little plucky upstart streaming services are now getting gobbled up by the big corporations. We'll see where that goes. Who knows? Speaking of I won't say acquisitions, but in this case partnerships, Unity, the game engine, is actually how do they put it, enhancing its relationship with Facebook to basically work on a new PC gaming platform. Basically what it is they're developing and refining a web-based platform for people to build and distribute games in, specifically for Facebook. So they're basically trying to, I guess Facebook's trying to revitalize gaming in Facebook. I remember there was a time when everybody and their mother was playing all kinds of games in Facebook. That seems to have waned, if not just outright disappeared, to be honest. I don't know anybody I know of that really plays games in Facebook. I don't really visit Facebook all that much, but, whatever. So right now they're currently in closed alpha with a few prominent developers that they're working with, but I'm sure they'll have a timeline for additional information about it. Nothing's been posted as of yet. So, yeah, Facebook's going to try to revitalize Facebook gaming. Not sure how to feel about that. Oh, well. In other news, millions of Steam keys have been stolen for hacker breaches on game sites, or a game site. This one I wanted to bring up for a couple of reasons. One, it's newsworthy. It's gaming related. Basically, there's a website called dlh.net that provides news, reviews, cheat codes, and a forum that was breached, and the unnamed hacker managed to pull a whole lot of gaming keys here. Let's see here, 9 million plus keys. So basically, once those keys are activated, they're useless. So if anybody had those to sell, good luck. They're kind of boned now. In addition to that, the data stolen from the forums includes full names, usernames, scrambled passwords, email addresses, dates of birth, join dates. You get the picture. He got the whole gambit. Now, the passwords themselves were hashed or encrypted passwords. However, that said, roughly 84% of the passwords were using what's called an MD5 algorithm, which now is considered to be a very trivial encryption. It can be easily unencrypted, and then basically they've got your password. So the few smaller amount of people were encrypted with an SHA-1 hash, which is considered to be a good one. So, if you happen to have that, great. If you don't, you really don't know. So, just a reminder, everybody, try to update your password if you haven't already. And please, 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 once again, I know if they're like a broken record from the past, don't use the same password on every single site. And I know it seems like a dirt thing, but there's still plenty of people that do it. So, just FYI to you. Sorry. One last little news bite here, non-gaming related but media related, and kind of a sad one at that. Kenny Baker, an actor behind R2-D2, has died. This is the guy that basically literally gave R2-D2 life. The actor passed away at age 81 after ongoing complications. So a lot of wonderful well wishes for everybody regarding him. He's apparently a very touched person. Has known a lot of people, and they all have fond memories of him. So, sorry to see you go, Kenny. It's one of the most fond icons of Star Wars, and he'll be greatly missed. So, on that sad note, it's always sad that things like this happen, but it does happen. Anyways, guys, again, sorry for the short podcast. Again, because of the renovation and whatnot, I've been busy, and to give you an idea of how things are here, I'm gonna try not to make you sick, but there's my keyboard. Oh yeah, the camera does not like that at all. Lots of crap everywhere. You can see the hole in the wall there, and there's my lack of a roof. So, put this camera back down so it stop freaking out on me. Anyways, guys, so yeah, at least in the foreseeable future, there's a good chance the next few podcasts, over the next month or so, month or two, may be short podcasts, just news headlines. That's going to be about it. Again, I apologize. If you do want to try to keep up on news bites, I definitely do recommend you head over to the Minus the Rumors podcast. They do a lot of news coverage, not just gaming focused, but across broad spectrum of all entertainment media. So hit up Minus the Rumors. Just look at Minus the Rumors on Google. You'll find them. They have a YouTube channel and everything. They're a great bunch of guys. They're doing a lot more now in addition to their weekly podcast. Also, if you're looking for news topics, then again, there's also Sequel Syndrome from Ziploc Bob. You can check out Ziploc Bob's YouTube channel and get the topic aspects of what we do here. So definitely check that out. Of course, guys, please feel free to head over to our forums on the BRG Gaming website. You can always give your 2 bits worth, see who's coming up, and even advertise if you'd like. So head on over there and check things out. We are a good group of people as always. So just hit the website in general, see what's going on there. We've got a lot of events coming up and whatnot. So I definitely encourage you to head over there. And of course, our YouTube channel. Again, we do a lot more than just the podcast. We have the weekly rundown for all the YouTubers on BRG. We love to broadcast and show off things. We also have a votable account, so you go to votable.com /BallRocket Gaming and hit us up over there and say hi. And of course, as I said before, we have our wonderful Patreon account. And again, all the money that comes from Patreon goes back out to our community, so that we can do things like unboxings or other types of events that we wouldn't normally be able to do otherwise. So it is greatly appreciated. We certainly do appreciate everybody who is currently donating. All right, guys. Well, thank you so much. I've got a lot of cleanup to do and a lot more work to do. So I will try to get things out. I'm sorry for the late podcast last week as well. Again, because of the way things are right now, I'm kind of strapped for time. So I'll try to get these things out as quickly as possible on time. I'll do what I can. At this point, just getting the podcast out there is already a challenge. So I'll make much promises beyond that. All right, guys. Take care. Bye.